got my eyes on you. You're everything that I see. I want your high love and emotion. Endless.
Hey everyone, so I recently posted an Instagram photo and I had some questions about how I got my big curly hair. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I achieved this look, and if you would like to know, then just go ahead and keep watching. So first thing you're going to need, of course, is the curling wand. And you can use any curling wand, but I like this one because of the end. If you can see, the end is actually bigger than the main barrel of the curling wand. And what that does is it actually makes the end kind of come out a little bit looser, and I think that is what adds to the really beachy kind of natural texture of the hair, which is why I love curling my hair like this, because I think it does look a lot more natural and kind of just a little bit more messy and undone. And then I'm going to be using some dry shampoo, a little bit of hairspray, and then just a heat protectant. But again, all these things are optional, but I think they do make the hairstyle turn out the best if you do incorporate them into the look. So first I'm going to start off by applying some dry shampoo, and this works best on like second day hair just because you do want a little bit of volume and lift. And I am brushing out the hair because I want these curls to be pretty loose and messy, but I want the actual hair to be nice and smooth. And then I'm going to finish off by using a little bit of heat protectant, mainly concentrating on the ends of my hair. And you want to make sure that the heat protectant dries before you start to curl your hair, because you don't want your hair to be like a little bit damp, and then using the curling iron on it is very damaging. So I'm not going to section off my hair to do this because I think it turns out the best when you kind of just randomly curl the pieces that you feel like need to be curled. And I wrap it around the barrel. I don't hold the end to the barrel, and then I hold it for about 5 seconds and then kind of let it out. And I kind of alternate with the sections. Some of them I use bigger sections, some of them I do smaller. Some I hold for longer, and it just really creates a really kind of messy, undone look, but it looks a lot more natural, and I personally just really like the way it looks. And I think it's something different if you want some like texture and wave in your hair, but you don't want to look like you curled it. This is kind of a good way to go, and it's also very fast because depending on your hair and the look that you're trying to achieve with it, you can really curl as many or as little pieces as you want. And yeah, so this is how I achieved the look that I had in my Instagram photo, and I'm going to go ahead and curl the rest of my hair, and then I'll see you guys in a second.
I got my eyes on you. You're everything that I see. I want your high love and emotion endlessly. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your high love and emotion.
So then it should look something like this once you're done. And then I kind of just like to mess it up a bit with my fingers, separate it out a little bit. And I think this actually kind of looks best once it kind of sets and gets a little bit more loose. So I typically do this, and then I do it probably kind of early on, maybe like 3 or 4 hours before I actually like want to wear it out. And I think it just ends up looking a little bit more messy and a little more undone. I kind of like it with a center part as well. I don't always like wearing a center part, but with this I think it actually kind of works. And then you're kind of going to need to clean up the pieces around the front. So I like to take the small pieces and just quickly wrap them around, just so it all kind of blends nicely together. So after the curling, I set it with a little bit of hairspray just to make sure that it'll stay all night long. Because like I said, I typically do this a few hours before I go out because I like it to kind of loosen up, but I still want there to be a lot of nice texture and wave. And this is just the L-Net by L'Oreal. I love it because it really does hold nice texture, but it doesn't make your hair like really sticky and like really too firm. But this is the extra strong hold, so I think it works really nicely. And I mainly just kind of like to keep the volume down here because I feel like that's kind of what comes out throughout the night. Again, I think kind of the messier and bigger the better, just so it kind of doesn't look super intentional and like you went out and curled your hair like this. I don't know, I like my hair better with texture. I think it looks nicer. I think it kind of brings out the highlights, and overall this is how I did my hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you try it out, definitely tweet me a picture or send it to me on Instagram, and I hope you guys had a great night. Thanks!
I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your high love and emotion endlessly. 'Cause I'm a good girl and you know it. You act so different around me.